Hello and welcome to BFS Wargaming. So it's Patrick here. We're gonna have a little Warhammer chatter. This is I'm just gonna talk about something that happened. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning. I woke up and one of the um, a White Scars group I'm in. Basically, the admins have decided they run quite a few different groups, and they've decided that they're going to put all of the Space Marines into the same group. So, whether that's Imperial Fists, White Scars, Iron Hands, however many groups they run, they're going to put them all into one Space Marines specific group, because they feel like it will be better. So, and they said basically the post said that since they said that the codex, all of their groups are one group per codex, so they've decided to put all of these groups into one because there's just one Space Marine codex, and they thought this was a good idea after the supplements, like to do this after the supplements come out. I mean, every post I saw on this White Scars one was, we think this is a really bad idea. We'd really like to stay just White Scars. And basically said they're going to archive the White Scars group, and they put a link in for the Space Marine group. Someone asked if they could take over the group rather than them archiving it, which they didn't want to do, which, it's their group, so I suppose it's fair enough. And it went back and forth with people trying to reason with them and telling them for what reason they didn't want to go into a Space Marine group, because there will be so many posts that just aren't relevant to the White Scars. And obviously the admins think this is better from a community thing. This is just opinion. This is opinion versus opinion. The one thing, though, that did strike me is I didn't see one post to support them. And don't get me wrong, there may have been people behind the scenes. They may have messaged saying they said it's a great idea. They may have thought it was a great idea but not posted about it. But the vast majority of people were they thought it was a really bad idea. A lot of people tried to reason with them and ask them to keep it, just White Scars. And it was, you could see people were quite, disappointed by it, really. Because I think, especially now the supplements have come out, there's even more reason to have specific chapter groups, because now they all play differently. I mean, yeah, okay, they're using the same units, but a unit for, let's say, Iron Hands might be terrible for White Scars, and a unit that's great for White Scars might be terrible for Iron Hands. And yeah, you can discuss that in a Space Marine group, and if you want to be in a generic Space Marine group, great, like, you can go and discuss all Space Marines. It was just a bit strange. I felt that they were taking the action that we don't care what everyone in the group's saying, we're going to go ahead and do this anyway. Some people started a new, which is obviously the easiest thing to do, is some people started a new White Scars group, which is called White Scars 40k, Sons of Chogoris. And, obviously a load of people have now joined that, and I'm sure that will continue to grow, as it's a specific White Scars group. And obviously White Scars aren't a huge faction in 40k. They're not like massively played, but I think that's because, they haven't had loads of love historically, and with these new supplements, I think each chapter is getting a lot of love, and it's actually really, really cool, and it is making them very separate, and giving them their own flavors and everything else. And someone might want to just discuss about White Scars and Jagatai Khan and the lore, and the way the lore is with the way they play on the tabletop. And someone that, for instance, an Imperial Fist fan might not want to read that, look at that at all. And don't get me wrong, they don't have to look at it, but if you're in a group where 1 out of 30 posts are actually relevant to what you want to know, it does get a bit annoying. But yeah, this is just sort of my thoughts and feelings on it. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about this whole amalgamation of all the Space Marines into one? I think they're probably keeping Space Wolves and Blood Angels are their own separate thing because they each have their own codex. But I did think it was a pretty interesting topic, and people were quite passionate about it. So I wondered if any of the other Space Marine chapters felt the same way, if they had been told the same thing, if that, because there wasn't any other White Scars 40k White Scars groups out there, so it was sort of a bit of a shock to the White Scars community, I think. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I hope you're all staying safe, stay lucky, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.